It's Luke here and welcome back to another video. You join me today with an A45, but to be honest, not many parts on this car are standard A45 anymore. This thing is absolutely crazy. This is the previous generation, so the original A45, I suppose you could say. This car is a stage 3 car, so it's running a TTE 450 turbo, running at around 465 brake. It's also been tuned and built by EST Performance, which of course you guys would know with my A45S, and yeah, really looking forward to going out on this. Of course, we are joined with Shane, the owner of the car. Introduce him to you very shortly, and then we're going to go out and experience this wide body 465 brake A45. Okay, we're joined now with Shane, the owner of this mental A45. Thank you very much, mate, for bringing it down and letting me film today. It's wide, isn't it?
It's very wide.
It's proper wide. And we will get on and speak about that in a moment. But seeing as the bonnet's up, we'll dive on straight in here. As I said, it's a stage 3 car, hybrid turbo, standard engine, not forged or anything?
No, not forged. So we've got the TTE 450 turbo, the AirTech intake, all Wagner cooling, not running meth, nothing like that. So yeah, tuned by the guys down at EST, gearbox tune, engine tune. It's been stage 3 for 3 years, not had a problem. Runs absolutely mint.
Awesome, awesome. And it's a car you still use quite a lot, isn't it?
Yeah, daily, yeah. It gets driven probably 10 miles a day, but every single day. Yeah. It's not a garage princess.
Yeah. No, that's what we like to see. And decent power as well. 465, obviously, now there's different turbos that are now kind of on the market that can take you over 500, but it's a nice power, really, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Spending another load of money on just changing the turbo to get me above that 500 would be a big, great number to hit. Yeah. But at 465, this thing performs faultlessly, so it's enough power for what I need.
Yeah. The wrap as well, visuals, that's pretty cool. It's like a satin chrome, isn't it? It's
it's called aquamarine, satin chrome. Yeah, it looks really good in the light. Great shadows on it.
Yeah, because it's quite, I mean, this generation A45 is quite sharply designed.
Yeah, it's got some very aggressive lines on it.
Yeah, so like minus obviously the kit, like the lines on the door, you get like a big, well, you can see the shadows and the lines really clearly. Pretty custom, isn't it, really?
Yeah, it's pretty custom. There's only, well, my car is the only one in the country with this kit on, along with all the carbon fibre pieces. Yeah. It's made by a company called XUK. They do a lot for the Audi range, but yeah, they had this one in stock. It was the only one they had, and well, when I saw it, I had to buy it.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's the facelift front end as well, isn't it?
It is, yeah. So this is a pre-facelift A45, 2015. So to make the kit fit, I had to facelift the front end, which meant all new parts. Anyone that's tried doing it will know that nothing fits. So the bumper fits, but that's it. No grills, no inserts, no carbon parts. So yeah, once I decided to do that, I had to facelift the front end and buy everything new again.
Fair play. Obviously the kit is the over fenders, but then you've got all these other added bits of carbon, which
the
so
splitter, the aggressive splitter on the bottom. When we work our way around the back, we'll see that there's an aggressive diffuser on the rear end as well, and the same spats that come out the side, just to sort of finish off the width of the car. Really finishes it off nicely. Yeah,
obviously carbon bonnet as well they got on the car. Yeah, it's a proper machine. But yeah, look at this round the back. So how much wider is the car from standard?
So track width, we're looking at about 125 mil wider in total. So yeah, we're about 62 mil wider each side.
Wow,
from where we were at stock. So
I mean, obviously you can see the standard body line here. And you can see
how much tyre sticks out.
Yeah, and the wing as well. This is, I've never seen a wing like this on an A45 before.
No, so this is a 2-part carbon wing. Both parts are not actually meant to be fitted together. Yeah. But the company that I bought them from, they said they'd never done it. So I thought, well, if no one's ever done it, I'm going to do it.
Why not?
Yeah, so a lot of people ask me about it, but it's not something you can buy. They're actually 2 separate wings that have been fitted together.
Oh, so the kind of base plate here, and then the actual blade itself.
Yeah, that's supposed to bolt to the original car, but I put the base on first and then bolted the wing to the top.
Nice. Yeah, it looks cool. Cause
it finishes off the width of the back of the car. Just really something up top to sort of go with how wide the bottom end is as well.
Definitely. I see what you mean about the diffuser as well, actually. Very cool. Naturally all carbon fibre.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, these over fenders are crazy, and I like how you've got the exposed rivets.
Yeah.
I'm not a massive fan of the smoothed in
blended it all in. Yeah. It was fun to fit. I did it all myself. Yeah, it was a tough day taking an angle grinder to the car. Yeah. But yeah, once the finished product was there, it was worth it every day.
Absolutely. And the wheels, that's a big talking point.
Yeah. So the wheels was sort of like, I knew I'd have to need custom wheels for how wide I was going. So I fitted spacers to my old ones first, just to really dial in the specs with the company I used. Yeah. Used a company called DGT Wheels, and they've started this company called Continental Forged. This is the first set of wheels that company's ever produced. 20 inches by 9, 3-piece, brushed titanium faces, exposed hardware with the titanium blue bolts, just to sort of match in with the wrap. Cool. They're pretty impressive.
Yeah, they are mega, because you can see all the design, can't you?
Yeah.
With this
car.
I
love the way that the floating spoke as well, the way the spokes don't meet the barrel and the lips at the edges, gives you that floating spoke design. Then all the little bits inside, the reflections you get off them when they're moving is pretty cool.
Very cool. And there's a few hybrid performance stickers around.
So I'm admin for a group called Hybrid Performance. We do most of the big car shows throughout the year. We've got a few hundred members now, so there's some really cool cars in the group. So if you want to give us a look up, go on our Instagram page, you'll see it's all on there.
Absolutely.
It's a pretty cool club to be part of.
Definitely. I think we should film a couple more cars that are members of the group. But you can find full details down in the description. But I mean, aside from, I guess, exhaust wise, suspension wise, it's
exhaust, we've got Res Delete, Decat, standard stuff, but other than that it's a stock exhaust, just the performance exhaust. Yeah, it's pretty loud enough as it is.
Yeah, I can imagine. But yeah, you've done an awful lot to this car, and it definitely shows.
Yeah, thank you, mate.
But yeah, as I said as well, decent amount of power, so I think if that is pretty much everything, we'll get it fired up and we'll go for a spin.
Yeah.
Forgot how good these things sound. They're so high pitched, aren't they?
Yeah.
So it's basically downpipe, Res Delete, and then standard back box.
Yeah.
So you still got the valves.
Still got the valves in, yeah.
Daily driver, it makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, the shifts are... That's proper. That is proper. You've done a lot in here as well, actually.
Yeah.
To talk about. Obviously, steering wheel, that's all completely custom and everything. Centre console as well, which I think you've done yourself, didn't you?
Yeah, custom, like forged carbon skinned what was already there, so carbon over the top of it, resin, all that rubbing down and lacquering and paint in the arse. Yeah, it looks good.
And you put the later gen...
so I had no ambient lighting in here from stock, so so I looked at what I could get. So I can get the 176 vents, which are obviously illuminated, along with the lights in the door cards, and all colour changing. So yeah, now I've got 64 colour ambient lighting, in all the doors, footwells. And
there's a pretty hefty sound system in the back as well, isn't there?
Yeah, I've got two... two 10-inch JO audio subs, full JO audio component door speakers in every door, soundproof, deadened. Yeah, the whole hog. I mean, inside. I mean, I just played it to you. It's pretty impressive inside now.
It's mental. Yeah. You can feel the bass. Those shifts are lightning fast, aren't they?
I don't think you need much more power than this on the road. The way this thing grips and picks up through the bends and stuff like that, it's just you couldn't use any more power than this on the road. I understand you're going track days and stuff like that, which I've done a couple, but
yeah, you have actually, and you've got another set of wheels and tyres.
Yeah, so I've got a set of Koenig Hypergrams, which are lightweight, sort of 18-inch wheels, with a set of R88Rs on, semi-slicks. So they're my summer fun wheels. And if I do go on a track, then like I was at Silver's doing a tracks event the other day, so I'll put them on and have a blast with them on.
Nice, yeah. Save these wheels for special occasions.
Yeah, exactly. These are special show wheels. I'll get winterized this year and then put some budgets on the track wheels and use them throughout the winter.
Yeah, no, fair enough. I mean, I respect you for using it as well, because like it's a proper like show level car.
Yeah.
And you just use it.
Yeah, you can see that from the outside. It's got a few stone chips, a few little bits and bobs, but I love driving this car. So to do all this work to it and not drive it, even the 10 miles every day that I drive it, it gives me the little bit of pleasure. And then when I get to go out and blast it, then you realise how much you love it again.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. That's what it's all about.
So I had an update from EST last time it was in, and they updated all the gearbox tune and everything like that for the new specs. It had been in there 3 years ago now, so they've done a lot of work since then. So we said, right, we can tune it a little bit different. Yeah. Completely changed the characteristics of the car. So I used to get on downshifts, I used to get a lot more pop and bangs, and I get a bit more of just a single pop. Yeah. But on throttle let off, I now get 4 or 5 loud bangs out the back where I used to get 1. So it's like completely flipped around. So accelerating and letting off. That never used to happen, and usually just say like it might be a bit much for you because I've never wanted to put any overrun on my car. Yeah. I said like it's loud enough as it is. I'm not that sort of person. That's not what I want. So he said it might be a bit loud. He said, but we haven't added any. It's just the way the new update works. He said if you hate it, then come back and we'll try and do something to reduce it. Yeah. I got 10 minutes down the road and beaming from ear to ear with the noise. And I sort of got halfway home, and it's about 2.5 hours for me to get from mine to EST. And I'm sort of halfway home and I'm thinking, maybe I should have asked them to turn it down a little bit, but I'm like, I'm not going back now, it's too far now. So, but yeah, I absolutely love it. And stick it in comfort, you get no pops and bangs, which is the best thing, so you can still keep it pretty calm around residential areas when you need to and late at night. So, but then when you want to full as bow mode it, then it's got the noise there as well, which is brilliant. Exactly. Goes, doesn't it? It's the best thing about it, like out of corners, put your foot down and it just picks up and just takes off.
Yeah, it's proper cool. I suppose when you're in like tight roads, you've got to think, right, this is like a lot wider than a normal car.
I've been through like width restriction. I'm like, right, I'm now like 120 wider than I used to be. Yeah. And the first thing that's going to hit is now going to be my arches, like my over fenders. So yeah. Because they're almost as wide as my mirrors now. So it's almost like usually you like gauge it on. Oh, my mirror don't hit, I'll be fine. But now I've sort of got to allow for a little bit wider than that. So yeah.
Well, mate, thank you so much for coming down.
Oh, no worries.
Showing me, yeah, definitely one of the craziest A45s in the country. That is for sure. Yeah, maybe somewhere down the line when you've done some more bits, we'll catch up again.
Yeah, definitely.
And do another one. But of course, if you do want to learn more about the build and also more about Shane's Car Club, then by all means do check out the links down in the description. For me today, that is it from me. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, please make sure you leave a like and make sure to subscribe for all the adventures still to come.